Do you have a dream trip on your fishing bucket list? For the Crazy On Outdoors crew, that trip is monster sailfish. This week, they're headed to Guatemala with Affinity Sportfishing to experience the most adrenaline-packed fishing experience they've ever dreamed of.
Mix a little bit of wild and a little dumb. Stir it on up and let it run. Get you crazy on, run it all night long till the break of dawn. Crazy on, drop 'em dead on the ground. Running dogs from a buggy, bulldogs and hounds. You either got it in your blood or you don't. Get you crazy on. Get you crazy on.
We were supposed to depart at 10:58 for Guatemala City for a little billfish action. So far we've been sitting here for an hour and 15 minutes with a plane that does not work.
Guatemala now. Catching fish. Ready, Bill? I'm ready.
I've always been excited to come to a place that I've heard so much about, that the fishing experience was out of this world, that the size of the sailfish were second to none. We got to the airport, got on the plane, flew in, got here, got picked up by the Affinity crew. Everything was perfect. The drive down was a little unique because they don't have stop lights and stop signs and traffic signals in this country, but other than that, we arrived at the hotel and it was just picture perfect, man.
How you doing? Nelson Lamb. Davis. Nice to meet you.
Amanda.
Pleasure.
Nice to meet you.
The Crazy On crew got settled in, enjoyed a wonderful dinner, toured the facilities of Casa Affinity, and got ready to hit the water. Heading out the next morning to the deep waters of the Pacific Ocean in search of monster sailfish.
We left, had about an hour and a half ride to where we needed to go. As soon as we got there, started our full spread, running 2 teasers on each side with 4 baits, 2 flat lines, 2 way out back. It wasn't 20 minutes and we had a triple already hooked up on these sailfish. sail down. First fish ever caught by Crazy On Outdoors in the Pacific. One of many. We're fixing to get our Crazy On now. We got them coming up. We got them rolling. We're fixing to catch them.
Crazy On Outdoors is brought to you by Bill Jordan's Reel Tree, family, friends, and the outdoors. Hipstick, a new generation of hunter shooting rest, designed to hunt. Expedition Archery, experience perfection. X Factor Outdoor Products, be dead silent. And by Crystal Automotive, the choice is clear, Crystal Automotive.
Your local dealership does not know the value of your exotic car or motorcycle, and they have no way to find out. At Crystal Motorsports, we know and appreciate exotic cars. From muscle cars to luxury vehicles, sports cars to true exotics, Harleys to Cushman. In mint condition or in need of a little love, Crystal Motorsports will make you a cash offer over the phone, and if you're looking for that vehicle of your dreams, we have special connections to find it. Crystal Motorsports will deliver your dream to you anywhere in the world. Visit crystalmotorsports.com.
It's time to get you crazy on with Expedition Archery. If you're a speed freak, you're going to love the new Expedition Eccentric, sending arrows downrange up to 352 feet per second. That's fast. Plus, the newly redesigned ATR cable guard takes efficiency and torque reduction to the next level by eliminating any moving components. Or maybe you'll like the Expedition Xterra. With an even shorter axle-to-axle and longer brace height, the Xterra is easily maneuverable and super forgiving. Excellence is in the details with Expedition Archery.
All right, Davis, you got us here in Guatemala. Tell us a little bit about your place and some of the things you have to offer.
Well, first of all, I'm glad you guys came down for an adventure in Guatemala. There's a lot to offer here. We built this facility mainly for fishermen, and then we found out there's all kinds of other cool stuff to go do. You can go romping around the swamps and hunting and fishing and golfing and all kinds of stuff, but primarily it's world-class sport fishing.
What can we expect to catch here?
You're going to see a bunch of sailfish. You might see a squirrely little blue marlin or a black marlin or a striped marlin. Every once in a while we'll catch a wahoo, but they're rare, and you should get some dorado.
Awesome. So there's a wide variety of species we can get a shot at here.
Yeah, it's a pretty good mixed bag, but primarily it's the Pacific sailfish.
And now, from what I've heard, Guatemala, Costa Rica, this region is the sailfish capital of the world. I mean, they grow them bigger, and there's more of them than anywhere I've ever heard. Is that to be true?
That's what I've found. That's what I found. They're definitely bigger than those East Coast, the Atlantic sails. They're big, they're gnarly. I think they have to eat hard because of the competition. There's so many, so they come in like little blue marlin, and they're kind of rowdy and fun and big.
Can we expect singles, doubles, triples? I mean, how many fish are here?
On a perfect day, I'd say one at a time, but that's not how it ever works out. So you'll see 3, 4, 5 at a time.
Okay, so we're going to have continuous action then.
Yeah, you'll get screaming and yelling and getting wet. And
Awesome, I'm excited.
Today's fishing conditions are perfect for hooking up on big fish. The Crazy On Outdoors crew is enjoying the 85-degree weather in Guatemala with Affinity Sport Fishing. They're running artificial teasers to attract the sailfish in close, then trying to get the bite on ballyhoo.
Good one right there, buddy.
Hey,
you gonna put it in neutral now?
yeah.
Ready?
Crazy on.
Come on.
When we were releasing that one with like 2 or 3 more down there, just down deep. And the whole trick is, when you make right these, sir. Right these, sir. Right these, sir.
It took a lot of convincing to get me to come down here and film this for Justin, so I wasn't leaving Guatemala without catching a sailfish.
Guys, stay apart from each other, stay away from each other. If one goes under, there you go. That's the dance. Thank you.
Here on the Affinity, the captain and the crew have so much experience doing this and are in such sync that when you first arrive at the boat, they go through a whole scenario of what's going to happen and what's going to play out for those anglers that haven't caught billfish before. So when you actually do get that strike, the whole boat is in sync to where you almost have to really mess up to lose a fish.
I don't know what Luke was doing. He was supposed to be underwater. What happened, dude?
Hey, can I get a picture of this one?
There he is. Big sail, Justin. Big sail. Come on, reel, Justin. Reel. There ain't no reel no faster than that.
Broke off.
Broke off that time. Another fish there, guys. Hey, another fish right below him right there. That's a good fish. Good job, Justin. That was a big one. Good one.
Each and every day, I'm very thankful for several things. Obviously, my family. I'm very proud of our employees at Realtree, and I cannot be more proud of these patterns, how they look, how they perform. There's so many elements in a camo pattern that has to work, and the pattern has to work up close and then also at mid-range and even further distances. Having some different inconsistent elements throughout a pattern and throw in the leaves and stuff on top, it really makes the pattern work. We set the bar pretty high with high standards, you know, all of us at Realtree.
At Crystal Automotive in Homosassa, Florida, we offer a full line of commercial vehicles, from cargo vans to cabin chassis, upfitted with dump bodies to refrigerated boxes, rancher beds to utility beds. Crystal can do unlimited modifications to any vehicle. Don't have a fleet account? Crystal will get you one. Need a loan in your business name? Crystal will secure it for you. We understand how important your equipment is to your business, and we have the experience to get it right. Call Crystal today and let us start designing your next commercial vehicle.
Let's head back to Guatemala fishing with Affinity Sportfishing. The lines are reset and waiting for a monster sailfish to start the party.
All right, get ready, Baba. Get ready, Baba. Get ready, Baba.
Right there, right there. The fish is right there. The fish is right there. Get it in, get it in. Hey, Baba.
Got him.
I got it, Baba.
You got it.
You got it. Hey, Baba.
Got him.
Yeah, we got it. We got it. Look up, look up. Pop me off and I'll get it out.
Oh, got him. You got him.
Got it.
Nice job, Baba.
Woo! Thank you. Yeah, all right. Woo!
Nice job, boys.
After the first day of fishing, we all got a little brave. We thought we had it mastered, so we decided we'd try some light tackle. And when I say light, I mean 4-pound test and a fly rod. 4-pound test, we thought we were on top of our game. The captain was on it. We broke a few fish off, but eventually we did land a fish. We leadered it to the back of the boat. It all happened pretty quick, but it's a legal catch on 4-pound test, and there's not many people that can say they did that.
The way we're running today is we're running 2 flat lines off the back, dual teasers on each side with 2 way out back. all day they've been coming up and hitting the teasers, and we've been able to pull the teasers almost to the boat and pitch light pound test weight at them. We're fixing to pitch some fly at them. I've never seen sailfish act like this and this aggressive.
Right there by the camera. All right. Get ready for your bite now. Watch it. Real. Ah, Pat. On the line. Hey.
Justin, if he comes all the way up, you might be able to pick it up on that fork too.
He's seeing it right now, Justin.
Not really. That's Gaffer.
Nice job, boys. Nice job. You're gonna eat good tonight.
Why did you spit mine? Mine just lost mine. Are you hooked up? Of course I'm hooked up.
What's that right there?
Might be more with them.
No, there's a whole school right next to it.
Yeah, right here.
Pitch a bait to him.
Would you pay attention?
See, I want to eat good. For the last 2 days, we have been hammering these sailfish and hammering them. And I've been asking for the last day now, are there any Dorado here? Where are the Dorado? He said they're not here right now. It wasn't 15 minutes later. The flat line went off, looked back, 25-pound cow on the line. Hammered her, brought her to the boat. My good buddy right there gaffed her, got her in the boat, and we're going to eat some ceviche here in a minute.
What we got here at Casa Affinity is we've got 5 single suites, 3 double suites. We can host up to 10 people. We can do corporate gigs, we can do family gigs, we can do straight hardcore fishing gigs. We have hunting, dove and duck hunting available now. We got paragliding tours, world-class golf at La Reunion Golf Course. We got four-wheelers on the beach. We got horse riding, shopping, antiquing, whatever you want to do. If we don't have it readily available, we're going to find it for you. That's the whole idea here. We want you to come down, have a great time, and whatever you want to do, we're going to do everything in our power to do it.
How was the fishing, Dad?
Don't even ask.
Thirsty or am I hungry?
Gordo's cheese dip. And it's microwavable. Sounds great.
Gordo's authentic Mexican restaurant-style cheese dip is made with real cheese, comes in 5 delicious flavors, and is ready to serve in just 1 minute.
This Gordo's dip is great.
Oh, man. Awesome.
Good. Gordo's.
Are you a Gordo's dipper?
Crazy On Outdoors is brought to you by Bill Jordan's Realtree, family, friends, and the outdoors. Hipstick, a new generation of hunter shooting rest designed to hunt. Expedition Archery, experience perfection. HHA Sports, join the crowd. And by Crystal Automotive, the choice is crystal clear. Let's head back to Guatemala, fishing with Affinity Sportfishing.
Because Guatemala has so many billfish in their waters. They just did a recent study and with GPS track fish, and they had an awesome discovery that some of these billfish are traveling up to 120 miles per day.
Guatemala.
Reel, he's right there. We have so many hookups per day that no matter what your skill level is, whether you're a professional or you're a beginner, you will have so many opportunities at fish that your skill level will increase every day that you're on the water here in Guatemala. I have been on boats my entire life growing up, from little center consoles to big sporties, and one thing I will tell you that impressed me more than anything on this trip was our captain's sheer ability to keep us on the fish, whether backing down, running them down forward, spinning the boat. No matter what that fish did, he kept you right on the fish, right at the back of the boat, so it made your fishing extremely easy.
Look at the tail.
That's a big fish. That's a big fish.
That's a big fish. That's a big fish. That's a show right there.
I've always been a huge fan of Shimano reels, so when we got down here and I seen the boat was loaded with all Shimanos, I couldn't have been more excited. We got out there, put the 2-speed reels to work, 5-to-1 in the top, 2-to-1 in the bottom. It let us gain all kind of line on them sailfish when we were backing down on them.
Up the sail. Up the sail. All the way up. All the way up. Got a camera. He's huge.
We've been out here all day hammering these sailfish, and I'm going to tell you something I have learned about Guatemala that I never known, and that is the sheer size of the sailfish they have here. At the house where we're from in Florida, in the Keys, anywhere like that, you catch a 100-pound, 120-pound sailfish, you are doing something. Here, that's the norm. There's 180, 200-pound sailfish. Bubba caught one, probably 190 to 200 pounds. There are some of the biggest sailfish I've ever seen in my life in Guatemala.
Get you crazy on, run it all night long till the break of dawn. Crazy on, drop them dead on the ground, running dogs from a boogie, bulldogs and hounds. Get you crazy.